The past await, I can't outrun. My life repeats, but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the justice reign. Die, die, kill the bury the crown, burn down the seat, ashes bleed beneath the flag of lies. They own your work, they steal your breath, they feed you slow and silent death. System slave, rise or fall, your back's against the bloody wall. Break the chains, ignite the flame, refuse to play their wicked game. Bleeds where sun once burned, steel and flesh, the lines have turned. No more kings, no flags to raise, only ash and toxic haze. We built this throne with fire and hate. Now No more warnings, no more lies. The smoke still rises from our cries. History's dead and hope has drowned. We wear the silence like a crown. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace. Only the strong survive this place. Footsteps follow stolen land. Orders clenched in bloodstained hands. Lies like steel, heart gone cold. Another story never told. They gave us guns, took away our soul. Now we march, but never hold. March of the hollow, led by lies. No more truth behind these eyes. Burning cities, falling skies. Only echoes hear our cries. Brothers lost to friendly flame. No face, no flag, just endless blame. We fight, we fall, then rise again. They'll chain to what will